Okay, hi guys. I got 17 minutes left on my tape. I wanted to come back on and do a real quick breast cancer update. I'm doing great. Radiation is still, I am, it's a couple things that's going on. Radiation hasn't had me fatigued, but my oncologist called me and said that I'm going to need to come in and do an infusion because with chemo, it can affect your red blood count. My red blood cells are not not coming back like they should. So I have to go in and do an infusion, and then I'm dealing with my insurance and trying to get it, paid through my copay card that I got for cancer. So there's a lot going on with that, but I don't feel bad, and it's probably because of the B12 shots. But they said that I am gonna need, and it's so funny because the whole time I did chemo, I was fine. Didn't need to do any type of infusions. Count stayed great, and now at the end of this journey with chemo, because I have about 3 or 4 more Herceptin treatments, my numbers are crashing. So it is what it is, and it may have something to do with radiation too. I don't know, but with red blood cells, it affects your muscle, and that may be why I have certain muscle aches, and it also affects your breathing. And so I don't want to mess around with this. So on the 9th, when I go in for my Herceptin, I'm going to go in and have some type of infusion done. One thing I did do though with my, I know y'all just saw my haul video and I should be ashamed, but I'm not, because these bills, I have to do something nice for myself. But I did apply for financial assistance with my hospital, which I told you guys about. And hopefully I'll get a little bit, because, it's not realistic to have someone pay. I already got to pay $5,000 out of pocket, then pay this and that. No, okay, no, hands up, I can't do it. Okay, so we're checking on that. What else is going on? I'm feeling okay. Yesterday I had a little breakdown. I was feeling a little bit tired, and I had taken my daughter to get her hair done. My daughter needs things too. She's 13. She gets her hair done, gets her eyebrows arched. Unfortunately, she's got that Martin curse where we got a little hair over the lip. We got lip wax. So, I was trying to get around taking, then my husband's car, the battery went dead. Luckily though, he thinks he had a battery charger, portable battery charger, but I just broke down, y'all, because I was so tired yesterday. I had been running. I had to go get her contact lenses, just a whole bunch of stuff. And and then, my daughter's going through a little bit of heartache with a breakup, and, her first breakup, her first boyfriend, her first breakup. But she's a smart girl, and she, cut it off because he did something she didn't like, and she cut it off. And, remind me of mama, because mama cut folks off like that back in the day too. But, and she was having her first heartbreak, and it's just a long weekend. And it all came down crashing. But with radiation, I'm fine. I am a little tanned, but that's it. I mean, anything else, I'm not really, nothing else is going on with it. My doctor said as time goes on, I probably will start to feel the effects of radiation. It may start burning a little bit, but God is good, and I'm not gonna worry about that. Met a woman in Dollar Tree and was telling her she was, I was about trying to buy some concealer, and I wanted to try I don't know what kind it is, but they sell it at Dollar Tree, and everybody tries it. And she does makeup, and she was just telling me, she was like, I was telling her I wanted her to do my makeup for my 50th birthday because, at that point I'd be through my cancer journey. She was just so sweet, and she was like, oh wow, you look so great, and you're gonna be 50. Oh my God, and all this. So she made my day, honey. But as far as my cancer update, going in for my Herceptin treatment on February 9th. Of course, I have 11 more rounds of radiation, so I'll be going there next week. Gas card came in handy, filled the tank up, ready to go. He said that I will finish radiation around February 16th, and then my last Herceptin treatment will be in May, and then we start the whole reconstruction part of it. And then I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, that I'll have be through surgery I want to say by August or September, I'll be past this because I really want to start looking for another job because I'm just not happy where I am, unfortunately. Been there 15 years, but it's time for me to move on, and it's time for me to venture out and do more, because if cancer hasn't taught me anything, it's taught me to chase my dream. You know what I mean? I love anything fashion, and I've always been well, I got real skinny before my daughter, but pretty much I've always wore an 8, 10, then 12, then now 16. So my fashion is to style plus size women, women that are my age, that, want a little, you know what I mean, and want to stay current, and, may have a special occasion and want me to come in and go shopping for them. I don't know. I just want to do something in fashion. I just do, and it's time for me to just chase my dream. But I'm doing fine. I'll let y'all know after my Herceptin treatment on February 9th about the infusion, and with insurance companies, I'm watching, because they're like, you have to be careful, guys. And I'll say this: you have to be careful in who you pay and what you pay for your deductible, because you may go to the doctor to get a treatment with cancer and they say you owe a deductible, right? But then you went somewhere else and their bills are coming in like where you went before. They're wanting you to pay a deductible, and now this doctor wants you to pay a deductible. Hold up. And I was like, hold up, submit the bill, and then who I owe, I'll pay. But I'm not gonna pay you to my deductible, and then I'm gonna flop back around here and pay them some money too. And then I'm gonna have to wait on a refund. I told that girl, I said, I gotta think smart about this, because I have a long road, and I know I'm gonna max out. I know I'm gonna end up having to pay $5,000 out of pocket already, but I'm not gonna just be doling money out. Also, with my job, I don't know if they're gonna keep us. I got a lot that I gotta think about. And anyone tell you, when you have cancer, know your insurance. Be smart about it. Ask for help. And ask them, what programs do you have available for me? Because that's one thing I think that a lot of people don't do. They have all of this funding from the government. They have funding from cancer organizations, that if you have a specific cancer like HER2 positive, they have funding where they can give you a copay where you only pay $100 for all of your medicine. And that's about $53,000. So again, these are things to think about, but I don't have anything else to talk about. I'll be going to radiation tomorrow, and I'll come back on next week, probably with a haul, probably with an update. Here in Atlanta is Super Bowl Sunday, so yeah, we were invited to a Super Bowl party, but I told my honey, I was like, I just don't, it take a lot for me to be around people, and I don't, I can feel up to taking my daughter shopping. Like, I think I have to concentrate. I have to put my energy where it's important. And like, she was heartbroken. Like I told you earlier, my energy was taking her shopping, making her feel good. And I don't have any energy for anything else. I don't have energy to do the Super Bowl party or anything like that. So he's going to make spaghetti, and my son's going to come over with probably his fiance and watch the Super Bowl, and we're going to chill. And that's about it. So we're at 9 minutes. I hope that update is okay for you guys. I'm doing great. I'm still wearing my little wig. This is the one I made and colored. It's so funny what's going for blonde, but I really don't know. If anybody know how to do a blonde wig, I want me a blonde bald wig. And I'm going to make the wig and have my stylist cut it into a bob, but I want to color it myself, because she charged a arm and a leg, just to take it to blonde. I don't want to pay that much. So anywho, this is one that I made. I need to tweeze the front, but I'm just blessed that I can make it and at least make it look halfway decent. But anywho, I'm doing great, guys. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll come back on and do another cancer update. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe next week, but just know I'm blessed and we're all blessed. And if you are a Cancerista like myself, subscribe to my channel. I subscribe to yours, and we'll go through this journey together. Peace and love. Bye.